There's a new threat in town. Tinsley heaves the three. Swish. Tinsley heaves the three. Got it! Jamal and the Pacers welcome the Jazz next. The Indiana Pacers responded to the loss of their all-star Ron Artest by winning their 40th game of the season in Washington on Friday night, going to a record of 40-15, and demonstrating that this season it has always been about the team game. And with Artest out, everybody else is in for the long haul. Can they expand on that notion? We find out more today as the Pacers return home to Conseco Fieldhouse for their first meeting of the season against the transformed Utah Jazz. Hi, everybody. Well, the Pacers did a very good job in circling the wagons in their first game without Ron Artest, and there seemed to be that understanding that the door of opportunity had swung open.
Al, when it swung open, there were some people who stepped right through it, Jonathan Bender being one of them. Concerns as to whether or not he'd be ready to play. He stepped in, knocked down his first three-pointer in that contest, had 11 points in 14 minutes and showed his athletic ability as well. And then Jeff Foster took advantage of that opportunity. He was in his most extensive minutes throughout the year. He had 13 rebounds, was all over the court. So it was good to see when the door swung open, Pacers stepped in.
And while the Pacers were now trying to figure out their new rotation up front, another source kind of stepped up and took advantage.
Yeah, it was the backcourt. Yeah. So now you got to look at that. Reggie Miller, who's always been one of the stalwarts, if you will, for the Pacers, stepped up, knocked down big shot after big shot, 11 of his 24 in that fourth quarter when the Pacers were seemingly in trouble. But then Jamal Tinsley stepped up as well. Right there, he gives the Pacers a 1-point lead. He was 4 for 5 from the three-point line and sealed the deal with that shot.
And so the next test now for the Indiana Pacers, the Utah Jazz. And this is the first time Pacers will see the Jazz without the famed and fabled Stockton and Malone. And this is a team that was totally written off at the start of the season.
Yeah, but what they managed to do now is put themselves in a position to be fighting for a playoff spot. No one thought they would have that opportunity, but here they are, latter part of the season, able to fight for that spot. Now, the reason they've been able to do that is because they got a slightly different duo. They got Andre Kirilenko, who at 6'9" is very, very active, averaging 17 points, 7 rebounds, and 2 blocks a game to go along with 2 steals. But another third-year player is Carlos Arroyo, their point guard, taking Stockton's place. He's a guy that looks to score the ball a lot more, but these two guys are their combo that make it work.
Well, they follow in the footsteps of the legendary combination Stockton to Malone. And now the new combo Arroyo to Kirilenko rolling off the lips of the Jazz fans. The Utah Legends making way for the new generation in Jazzland. Today they're running their way into the Conseco Fieldhouse, Pacers and the Jazz on Fox Sports Net.
The problem? We pay tax on every car and minivan left on our lots March 1st. The solution? Your Chrysler dealer's February tax slash, where you can get 0% financing for 48 months plus $3,000 in combined cash allowances on the luxurious Town & Country, the versatile PT Cruiser, or the innovative Pacifica. And it's all with the security of our 7-year or 70,000-mile powertrain limited warranty. The February tax slash, only at your Chrysler dealer.
Making deliveries at Hendrick Motorsports is one of the best parts of my job. To be around these professionals and their cars is so exciting. It really gets your blood pumping to work with such pros, which is why I'm proud to be part of the team. Northwest Auto Parts and Hendrick Motorsports, 2 quality companies working together. If they could just be a little faster, they could keep up with me.
CarQuest, the professional choice.
Totally NASCAR, the only source that keeps the racing fan in tune with what's happening on and around the track. With expert analysis, racing insights, and the latest reports from the winner's circle. Your all-access pass to everything that is NASCAR. Totally NASCAR. Weeknights on Fox Sports Net.
Where Midwest fans come first. Fox Sports Net.